Well, I guess 12 hours between video, for the time I do a video and the time you see it, which used to be plenty fine. In the land of cryptos, could be a, light years away distance or time. Boy, the sell-off continues. Started to shrug it off last night. Bitcoin 10,500. Didn't really care. It's now, well, first of all, Populous is $9.80. Remember, I've been telling you I want to jump back in on Populous, but I may have to wait for a pullback on Populous, decent amount if I'm gonna jump in on that. Just not gonna get in at that higher of a level. But where we at? Bitcoin, $9,800, which it's interesting when you see that $9,800, ETH $430, Litecoin $84, right? We're at a stage again where there's only a couple green ones, and guess, take a wild guess, the first one I'm looking at that's still green, $780. $780? Wasn't it just 500 something a couple days ago? Yeah. Dash. Makes you wonder, is Dash pulling what some of these big U.S. stock market companies are doing, hinting at a stock buyback? Is Dash doing a Dash buyback to where they're just pushing the price higher and higher, hoping that, hey, everyone sees this carnage everywhere else and they rush over into our coin? Well, I mean, I'd like to say, yeah, that's a good strategy, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. But it's only up 6%, 6.5%. And if that kind of money is fleeing the other ones, the main coins, the altcoins, all of them, because they're all in the red now, pretty decently, 10%, 15%, 8%. You would be seeing Dash coin, up 100%, not $600, $700, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, like crazy. Matter of fact, it'd have to go even higher than that. At the same time, it's still up 6.5% while everything's down 10%, 14%, 8%. So, 2 days in a row. Have we seen this before? Have we seen the sell-off of 2 days in a row? Of course we have. The question is, where does it stop so I can load back up? Right? If the club, the Rockefellers, them boys back in the day especially, they only buy when there's blood, there's carnage, blood on the streets. So, naturally, you and I need to think, do as they do. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When playing the game, do as the game players, the elite do. The ones who created the game, so to speak. And I don't mean crypto game, just the game, finance, stocks, bonds, all this crap. Do as they do. Well, they only get in when there's blood on the streets, right? Right now, we're entering blood on the streets mode, at least compared to where they were. Now, you could easily argue, Joe, it was literally days ago that even the prices you're seeing now, which is 2 days in a row of sell-offs, pretty, sizable sell-offs, which is days ago that we saw the prices they're at right now as you're speaking. Yeah, $9,800 Bitcoin. Remember when we were counting it down? Oh my gosh, is it going to hit 10K? Are we about to hit 10K? It's 90, guys, I hate Jay Snipper. It's $9,700 right now. It blasted through that, went to 11,500 or 400, something like that. Again, this comes with the territory, guys. It's that simple. And fortunes are going to be made. Like I said, even if someone's just playing the sell-offs, they think it's too high, all right, I'm selling off. Even if you took half your crypto portfolio and sold off, like a couple days ago. Again, you got to time it, though. You got to be the right timing. And like I said, that there's a lot of people that were calling the top, at 10,000 for Bitcoin in this case. and other coins. Same with Ethereum, $400. As soon as it goes over a little over 400, hit the all-time high now. You know, a little over $400. It's sell-off time, and it never happened. $500 Ethereum, $11,500 Bitcoin, $103 whatever dollar Litecoin, which is currently 84. Let's see. Litecoin, yes, 84.23. Same thing, guys. It's 80 something dollars. 90. You know, the all-time high is just a few dollars away. Hey guys, it hit the all-time high. Are we about to hit 100? Yep, sure enough, hits 100. You see my video from a couple days ago. Hey, it's official. Litecoin hits triple digits. Again, man, Cliffy said you're going to see people, and he just used Ethereum as the example. You're going to see people making fortunes just playing sell high, buy low. Oh, here it comes again. Sell high, buy low. And again, you don't have to be perfect at it. I mean, when that thing's screaming $500 and it blasts through the all-time high, and this goes for all the coins, by the way, and they're all blasting through it all at once, and it's like there's no stopping. There's always a pullback. That's why I said it the other day, guys. There's always a pullback. We should expect a pullback. There's going to be one. But are you going to be calling it yourself? You know, are you going to call it and, you know, have the guts, the cojones, to sell a huge part of your positions off, or not really positions, but your crypto portfolio off, thinking you got it right? And I already know some of you have. And again, as long as you're close to the top, you don't got to be perfect. You're going to make out like a bandit. You're probably looking right now at the charts feverishly at the prices. When is the corners going to stop? Because I don't know where the low is going to be. I don't know where the low is going to be. So you're just going to watch it. That's a nice reason to use Blockfolio, the phone app, Blockfolio. You can set alerts. Bitcoin, $9,800. Okay, let me set an alert at 10,000. Let me also set an alert at 9,700. Right, so you got, it's 9,800, set an alert at 9,700, set an alert at, say, 10,000. Or in this case, talking $100 off, let's just do from 9,800, set an alert at 9,900 if the price gets there. Set another alert at 9,700 if the price gets there. I've talked about this before, but I just want to repeat it in case you forgot, some new people who didn't hear this. That way you're going to get an alert. If the price starts going back up, you get an alert. If the price continues to go down, you get an alert. That way you don't got to sit there and stare at it. You know, you might be in a position where you can sit there and stare at it. Maybe you're on the road, you have a different kind of a job, whatever, and you just need an alert. And you can set the thing to do continuous alerts, not just a single alert, so that as it moves, it'll keep alerting you every time that happens. Now, granted, $100 up, you know, above and below isn't exactly a lot, especially in Bitcoin and crypto world. It can fluctuate doing that. So is that really going to be the key thing for you to know? Okay, if it's going down lower or going higher, it's not. But at least it'll give you an idea that it did in fact go lower than where you were thinking about getting back in at, say, $9,800 on Bitcoin. Same thing with Litecoin, Ethereum. Put a high in, bit above where it's at. Put a low in also. That way you can kind of see, did it touch that low alarm? And, you know, did the alarm trigger? Because if it does, you may say, well, in that case, and now it's actually sitting down there, that's your new spot. Create a new alarm. Oh, it's at $9,700 now. It's hovering around there and staying there. Set a new alarm at $9,800 and another one at $9,600. But we can kind of chase it. If it goes back up to $9,800, you know, you may make a decision, or need to make a decision. Okay, maybe that was the bottom. It can start going up now, and then you buy in. But because they're so volatile, what if it's not? And there's still some more downside to come. That, my friends, is for you to figure out. And that's also why a lot of the times I'll see a sell-off like this, and rather than, you know, because it's a massive sell-off, it's lasting 2 days in this case. Hey guys, Jason4 here. I think I'm going to jump back in, and, you know, this price. Litecoin $37. I'm going back in. You know, that kind of, I mean, I'm talking about before, a few months ago. A couple months ago, not now. I'm not telling you to expect $37 Litecoin right now. Although, my bot has told us many times, there will be breathtaking ups and gut-wrenching downs. I will tell you this. Let me be real clear on this one. If we see a sell-off of that kind of epic proportion that puts like Litecoin, you know, back down on the 40s even, 50 bucks, honestly, 50 bucks. You know, Ethereum's back down to 30 or something. I'm probably going to go ahead and dig into the bank account a little bit and just buy up some more. I'll start with the main coins and ride it back up again. I have played it a few times, you know, where I got in close, you know, got out close to the top, got in. My Litecoin move was, in my opinion, was great because it was, I mean, I was right at the bottom practically. I think it may have hit 36, whatever, 37, got in. You know, nothing flashed out at me that I could share with you, like, oh, look for this, this is how I timed that one. Guys, a lot of this is luck. It's just luck. You try to look at the charts, well, what did it do last time when this big sell-off occurred? Okay, it went down this much percentage. And then you start to see it happening again, and you try to time it the same way, and it doesn't work, right? These things don't do exactly what they did. This is just like stocks and things. They don't go back to a level that you saw before. Oh, they sold off at 3%, and this means this time will be a 3% move. No, this time could be a 10% move. This time might be a 2% move. You know, again, people try to chart it and look at, oh, there's a high here. A lot of people I've listened, you know, have watched, listened to, read. Some people having a decent track record even. Completely missed the boat on the highs, you know, this go around, the top. And had you listened, you know, you maybe one good thing out of this would have been you sold off at what you thought and they thought was the high, and it wasn't. Then it went up even higher, 11,000. You're sitting there saying, shoot, do I get in now? Because I'm gonna have to ride it up now. And you sold off earlier, so you sold off less Bitcoin or whatever than you're going to ultimately get back now because the price is higher. But now that the sell-off has occurred, you can get right back in where you sold off at what you thought was the high. So you're kind of made to like a do-over. Get to do a do-over. But again, there's so many ways this can go. Be interesting to see how today ends, honestly. Will it stop? Will it go? You know, are the Chinese, a lot of times, you know, early, because early in the morning as I'm doing this video, it's not even, it's like 7:38 at the moment. I got, you know, 8 o'clock is when I clock in, technically speaking. But it'll be interesting to see how this goes. You know, will there be a rebound quickly here? It already seemed like it started last night, but then part 2 kicked in. So all I know is there's some big money that start these sell-offs. It's a stampede, right? The little buffalo out there, there's, you know, 1,500 of them. One gets spooked, another one, the next thing you know, stampede, get out of the way. See, when it comes to the stock market, you've got the Fed, the Plunge Protection Team, also known as the President's Working Group on Financial Matters, to stabilize the market. Ain't no such entity in crypto world. When the sell-offs come, boy, the sell-offs come. And when the rises of epic proportions come, the rises of epic proportions come. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Some things don't never change. That's just the way it is. Anyways, that's it. So, sitting here looking at this bush, and there's this white thing hanging in the bush. That looks like a dead freaking seagull or something. What the hell? What the? Take a little look at that together. See that little rascal? Little white thing? What is it, some kind of omen? It's carnage. Well, let's see. Bird fell from the sky, landed in a bush. So it was up high, fell down low. Oh, cryptos. Up high, fell down low. No, just kidding. Terrible. Terrible little thought there. Fake as can be. Fake news is fake news. That's right there, folks. Take care.